What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's new episode. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's talk about UFC 312 for a little bit. We had the main event, Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland. Now we're going to talk about the main event and kind of work down. I'll mention some of the card. I won't mention the whole card. Some of the things that stood out to me. So let's start off with Sean Strickland and du Plessis. I was expecting this fight to go to decision, and it did. And I wanted to see type of more aggressive style coming from Sean Strickland. Just seeing all the stuff he was doing online, seemed like he's an aggressive personality, to say the least. So I was expecting that, to see that in the cage, but we really didn't see Sean Strickland wake up until like the second or third round. And Dricus, he was doing Dricus things like spinning, throwing crazy elbows, and spinning attacks. His kicks were really nice. And it just felt like Dricus was able to just do more damage overall and push the pace. So the fight did go to decision. Seemed like Sean Strickland was a little upset at the end, but I mean, I feel like du Plessis, DDP did his thing, and he should be ready for Chimaev. I think Hamzat Chimaev is the next one to face Dricus du Plessis, and that one should be an interesting match, just because we only saw one takedown from DDP, and Hamzat's gonna go for a takedown like 5 seconds. So definitely interested to see how that fight's gonna go. I know Hamzat's hungry. I know his situation's a little weird with where he's fighting, but maybe Vegas could allow him to get some fights over here in the States. But the fight that stood out to me the most was Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. Now, I was shocked. I was shocked that she was the underdog for this fight. She's a champion. She's a dominant champion. And bro, how do you not like Zhang Weili, bro? She had her like pre-fight interview, where they do the edits and stuff, and she's talking about how she has no opponent, and it's just a reflection of her, and she has to beat herself, and that she wants to be like water. It's like, bro, that's gangster, bro. That's gangster. I don't know how some people just don't like Zhang Weili, but she was cold, bro. The first round though, Tatiana Suarez did take her down and hold her down in half guard for pretty much the majority of the round. And then Zhang Weili was doing her thing. She had 14 reversals. So Tatiana Suarez attempted 15 takedowns, and Zhang Weili defended 14 of those, which is absolutely insane. Just because Tatiana Suarez is known for this wrestler, she's been wrestling since she was a kid, and that was her style. That was gonna take Weili down, and that did not happen. So it was just an interesting strategy on Weili's part, just because she was very patient. She had a couple opportunities where she cracked Tatiana Suarez, but still kind of waited things out, and a dominant victory, to say the least. So I do believe we might get Weili versus Shevchenko. Not sure, not confirmed yet, but bro, Weili, she's that girl for sure. A couple other fights that stood out to me were, let's figure it out right here. We did have Talison Teixeira versus Justin Tafa. A lot of people were interested for this fight. This is Teixeira's debut, and Teixeira ended it in the very first round, 35 seconds in. Nasty elbow. As soon as I saw the elbow, I'm like, yo, it's over. He kind of curled up in the ball, and I'm like, bro, that was insane. 35, bro, super tall too. He has this like crazy spider tattoo in the middle of his chest. Yeah, what a way to make a statement. And that wasn't the only first round victory under a minute. There was also what's his name? Anshul Julbi versus Quinlan Sakild. I might be butchering that, but it is the first Indian UFC fighter to make his debut. And unfortunately, he got clipped right away. He got hit. I do think that stoppage was very early. You could see that I think it's Jubilee. As soon as he got knocked down, he was going for a double leg, and he was getting up, and the referee was trying to hold him back, but he was still trying to take him down. It's just hard to predict any fight in the UFC. So it's just like seeing that. It's unfortunate. It's a debut. First Indian fighter. We'll see if Dana has another match for him, but it does suck. If you're making a debut and it ends just so quickly like that. But shout out to Quinlan. And then we also had Top Turo's brother, Alexandre Topuria. I keep on saying Top Turo. I'm joking. It's yeah, you guys know where it's from. So we had Topuria's brother make his debut, and it seemed like he was doing doing some work. He was putting in some work. He won by decision against Colby Thickness. What a last name, I know. So Alexandre had some great takedowns, some like Greco-Roman style takedowns, and he was doing his thing. So might see the Topuria Bros in action soon. So I believe he fights at 145. So I think Topuria is moving up to 155, so they won't be in the same division. And a lot of people are saying like, "Hey man, we should see Topuria versus Talbot." I think that would be an interesting matchup. What do you guys think? And yeah, the one that stood out to me the most was Zhang Weili, bro. I'm like, what, bro? This is insane. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about these fights? Who do you have? Sean Strickland fighting next? Should he fight Israel Adesanya? Should Du Plessis fight Hamzat? Zhang Weili with Shevchenko? There's lots of matchups that we could potentially make here. What matches will you guys be entertained to see? And thank you guys for watching today's episode. We're gonna get back to training, but I gotta talk about the UFC. So I appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you guys have any recommendations for the channel, let me know. We'll be trying new things out. You feel me? So thank you guys. We out. Peace. Top Turo.